All right. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Bismillah. I think we're going to go ahead and get started, and folks will just join, and I'll let them into the meeting. Don't do that. As we go along, how's everyone doing?
Good.
You're good?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Salam alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Salam alaikum.
This is Jamal and Aisha, and we also have
Sultan.
Nadira. Okay, so cool. Let's go ahead and get started. Folks will just join us as we go. We have just quite a few things to cover today. We're going to start with the welcome song, something new for everyone to try out. We're going to move our bodies a little bit. Then we'll introduce ourselves. Then we'll have story time. We have a special guest here that's going to go ahead and do our story time with us today. Okay, hold on. And then she'll talk about what to expect when we're going for a checkup. So guess what? You think she's a doctor?
Yeah.
She's a doctor. Okay.
I know the song.
I guess.
Welcome song.
Yeah.
Let's move.
Okay, hang on. And then we'll have question and answer sessions. So if you have any questions, you can ask the questions and we'll discuss. And then we'll talk about what we're going to do for next month. Okay? So let's go ahead and get started.
Oh. Okay. Looks fun to me.
So everyone, find a spot that's comfortable because we are going to, hold on. I lost my screen. Can everyone see my screen? No, screen, stop sharing. Ooh, no. I lost my screen. Let me get it back. Oh, I know why. Okay. So many things on the screen. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to move as well so you can see us. On your feet, everyone. This is our welcome song. All right. So we got to say hello. We did the warm-up dance. So now we're going to get to meet each other again. I know. We're going to introduce ourselves. We're just getting to know each other, and we'll only get to know each other better. So to say hello, you want to do yourself? You can do yourself. You're going to tell everyone your name, how old you are, and what's the yummiest food ever. So I can get started.
Okay.
My name is Dr. Fosia. I'm, of course, Abdullah's mom. My age, I'm very old. And my yummiest food ever, I love pecan pie. Anyone ever heard of that? Pecan pie or ever tried it? No? Okay. Well, I can't wait to hear what you have to say, what your yummiest foods are. You want to go first?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Abdullah. I am 6 years old. I just turned 6. And my yummiest food is
What's the yummiest food ever? You need a minute to think.
what? Corn and rice. Yeah.
Corn and rice is his yummiest food. Wow, okay.
Yeah.
So next, let's have Jamal. Go ahead, Jamal. Unmute yourself, sweetheart. You're muted.
Go ahead. Say your name. Sorry, Jamal just woke up. I have to wake him up.
Oh, okay, we'll come back to him. Does Aisha want to go now?
Aisha, go ahead. What's your name?
Go.
Okay, go.
My name is Jamal.
My name is Jamal Ibrahim. They can't hear you. You have to speak up.
My name is Jamal Ibrahim. I'm 4 years old.
What's your yummy food?
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti? Speak up. Why are you laughing?
Yummy.
Okay, Aisha, go ahead.
Sharing Jamal.
Oh, I'll kick off my shoe.
No, say your name. They don't need to hear that. What's your name?
My name is Aisha.
How old are you?
4 years old.
No, you're not. You're 3 years old. All right. What's your yummiest food? What do you like? What's the yummiest food? Aisha, we don't have time for this. Come on, talk. What's the yummiest food? What do you like?
What do you like to eat? What's so yummy in your tummy?
Yeah.
Go ahead, say it.
Gummy bear.
Gummy bear?
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing, Jamal and Aisha. All righty. Asia, you can go next, sweetheart. Unmute yourself.
My name is Asia. I'm 5 years old. My favorite food is jollof rice with chicken.
Ooh, I love jollof rice too. That's yummy. All right. Nadira, you're next, sweetheart. Can you introduce yourself, your name, your age, and the yummiest food ever?
My name is Adela, and I'm 6.5. And my favorite food is ice cream.
I knew that would come up. I love ice cream. Thank you so much. All right. So we have a special guest with us today, guys. Can you guess who? I'll give you a hint. She's a doctor, but she's a doctor for kids. Do you know what they call a doctor for kids? Who?
Dr. Melissa.
No, that's not her.
I already can't see her.
Yeah, you can see her, but so what's a doctor for kids? What do they call them? What do we call them?
Doctors.
Doctors?
They're called doctors. They're called pediatricians.
They help people when they're sick or get hurt.
Yeah, absolutely, you're right. So we have Dr. Tolu here, and I'm going to have her introduce herself real quick. Go ahead. You're muted. Sorry.
We can't hear you.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah,
I'm Dr. Tolu. My age is very, very old. And I think my favorite yummiest food is ice cream too, because ice cream's delicious.
Yum, yum. Hold on. All right. Thank you so much for the introduction. So we're going to go ahead. Dr. Tolu is going to read us a book, guys. So hang on.
I know that.
Hang on. All right. Go ahead.
Did you do yoga too long ago? Because I love the Paw Patrol yoga. I love everything.
Oh, you love the yoga we did last time? Oh. Okay, so maybe next time we'll do yoga again, okay? So hang on. I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the reading, all right? Hold on.
Okay, so we are going to read a great book, and it's called A Visit to the Doctor's Office. Hey, 1 second, sorry. So the doctor's office. A doctor's office is a busy place. Sorry, it's kind of small. It's hard for me to read it. Let's see.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
I don't think there's any way for me to make it bigger. It's
No worries. Don't worry. I can put on my doctor glasses so I can see it. So, all right. A doctor's office is a busy place to visit. People go to the doctor's office when they are sick or need a checkup. Oh my goodness, I think we moved. All right. People sit in the waiting room. They wait to see a doctor or a nurse. Office workers keep records and make appointments. They file charts and answer the phone. Nurses help patients get ready to see a doctor. Nurses write down how much each patient weighs. Doctors write prescriptions and read charts.
Pardon me, I see what happened. I'm not sharing the right screen. That's what it is. So hang on.
No. There we go.
Better? Sorry.
Yeah, that's perfect. I was reading it from my phone, just make it easier. All right. So doctors write prescriptions and read charts. Patients see their doctors in the exam room. The patient sits on a table during an exam. Instruments help doctors and nurses check their patients. Lab workers do tests in the lab. Gloves keep their hands clean and safe. People visit the doctor's office to help them feel better and stay healthy. Here we go.
Right. Thank you so much, Dr. Tolu. So Dr. Tolu is going to tell us what you can expect when you go for your doctor's visit. In the meantime, I have some questions. I want to see who's been paying attention. So what do lab workers wear to stay safe? Do you remember? Raise your hand. Asia? Unmute yourself. What do they wear?
Doctor clothes.
They wear doctor clothes.
It's like a jacket and it's white.
That's a coat.
And it has a pocket.
Okay. Thanks for that, Asia. What else do they wear? They wear gloves. Very good. Guys, so who can describe what nurses do? Nadira, can you tell me what nurses do? Oh, she went off screen. All right, let's have Asia go ahead. Give it a shot. What do nurses do?
Sometimes nurses give kids and adults injection. Not every day, but sometimes. And sometimes they check if they're good or bad, if they're feeling good.
Yeah. Thank you so much for
They
that.
check their heartbeat.
Yep. Sometimes the nurses check the heartbeat.
And they check their ear, their nose, their mouth, their eyes.
Yep. And injection. We also call them shots. So Nadira, I see your hand up. Can you answer the next one? Do you like going to the doctor's office? Why or why not? Go ahead. Let's see, Nadira.
I like to go to the doctor's office.
Like going to the doctor. Why?
Because when you're done, you get a sticker.
Get a sticker. Yes, I remember those stickers. Who else? Jamal, do you like going to the doctor's office? Yourself?
Go ahead.
Doctor gave me a shot and gave me a Band-Aid.
They gave you a shot on the Band-Aid, and it felt better, didn't it?
Yeah. And I
Did you get a sticker?
Yeah, I get a sticker and a lollipop.
And lollipop. He gets lollipops too. Wow.
Me too.
All right. Okay, Abdullah. Do you like going to the doctor's office?
Yeah.
No, why not?
Because first time I went there, my arm was about to break. When I first got my shot,
Oh,
no, felt.
it pricked you, huh?
No, it was like this whole arm was broken.
Oh, it felt that way, but it didn't break because look, it's still.
Shots are good. They make you feel better.
Right.
They make you not be sick.
Right. You were brave when you got your shots, Abdullah.
Yeah, but that was still hurting. And I was eating.
Okay. But you felt better. That's the good part. Okay. So let's go ahead and have Dr. Tolu tell us what we can expect when we're going for a checkup.
All right.
We can see-
Can anyone tell me why we go to the doctor? Is the doctor's office the playground? The schoolyard? Is the doctor's office a place to see the doctor to get a checkup and make sure you're nice and healthy? Yes. So when you come in the doctor's office, the first person you usually will see is a friendly person sitting at the front desk, and usually they say hi, and if you ask nicely, they usually also have stickers too, okay? All right. So then, like we talked about in the book, we get to meet a lovely person who we call a nurse. So the nurse does fun things like make sure you're nice and healthy by measuring your weight. Does anyone know how the nurse measures your weight? Do you get on a scale?
Yes.
Yes. Does the nurse check how tall you are?
Yes.
Yes. And then the nurse has different kinds of balloons. Does anyone know what this is? This is a kind of doctor balloon, okay? It comes with this like fun little thing that you put around your arm, like this. Has anyone ever had that done before?
Yes.
And then,
In Nigeria, I had that.
Athena, you want to
And
tell me?
here I had that.
Yeah.
I had that too.
And does it go on my head?
No.
Does it go on my arm?
Yes.
And then what happens? The nurse
And then you squish it, and then it gets bigger, a little bit.
Perfect. That's exactly what happened. And do you know why the nurse is squishing?
To check your blood pressure.
Yes, just to take your blood.
Hell.
Yep. And so when the nurse is on and she takes it off your arm, and then she cleans it and she puts it away, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then what does the nurse do next? The nurse measures your temperature. What does the nurse measure your temperature with?
A thermometer.
Is this a thermometer? A fancy tiny one, but it's a thermometer. And where does the thermometer go? Does it go in my ear?
No.
No, it goes in your mouth.
It goes in your mouth. Yeah, you are right. So there are different.
Sometimes it goes over here.
Where?
Here.
Oh, yes, it goes right under your arm. So you are so right, Asia. You can measure your temperature in your mouth, under your arm, on your forehead, and sometimes in your ear. Isn't that cool? So why does the nurse measure your temperature?
Because sometimes they want to see if you're tall.
Yeah, they measure how tall you are just to make sure you're growing really well, but they measure your temperature to make sure you're not too hot and you're not too cold.
And I'm a little bit sick.
You're a little bit sick or a little bit?
I'm a little bit sick, like the
I gotcha. So once the nurse is all done, then we start going to the doctor's office. But before we go to the doctor's office, we have to make sure we wear our mask properly, right?
Okay. When I go somewhere,
I like your mask. Yep, that's a form. I can use my hijab as my mask. Or we can have a mask that you wear on your face. Does everyone have a mask? Has everyone ever worn a mask before? Okay, so the nurse will tell you to put on your mask. Are you going to put it on your ear?
Do you wear it like that?
Well, I guess you kind of do. You put it around your ear, and you put it around your other ear, and you put it over your face, right?
Yeah.
Do we wear our mask above our nose like this in our chin?
No.
Do we wear it on our arm?
No.
Should it cover our nose and mouth?
Yes.
Yes, you are so right. So especially with the coronavirus, it's really important that we wear our mask above our nose, covering our nose and our mouth to keep everyone nice and healthy and safe, okay?
Okay.
And making sure that once you touch your mask, what do you do next? You have to wash your hands and wash away all the germs, right?
You mean germs?
Yeah, germs. Ingrid calls it germy, so I started calling it germies too. All right, so we are great. We're walking down the hallway. We're going to go see our doctor, and then we're waiting in the room, waiting for the doctor, and the doctor comes in. What kinds of questions does the doctor usually ask? Oh, Jamel, I hear you talking. I can't hear you.
Yourself, Asia. Folks are muted. They may have background noise.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay, we can't hear you. Go ahead and unmute and then speak.
Oh, Asia has her hands up.
Unmute, sweetheart. She's not. Okay.
They ask what's your name and how old are you?
Yes, that is so right. And then the doctor will ask you, what kinds of foods do you like?
And then you say, I like rice, French rice, apple, banana, egg, pancakes, and today we ate pancakes with sprinkles. Like first my mom put the sprinkles in the pancake and then she made it for me and my brother.
Very cool.
We had a family eating, I think.
So the doctor is going to ask you what are all the things that you eat, and it's really important to eat all different kinds of food. So like fruits and veggies.
Like my veggies.
You don't like veggies?
I do like it.
You do like it. Oh, I see it. You ready to tell me? Who's next?
I like in my auntie's house. I ate a broccoli because in the whole day I've never ate broccoli.
Yeah, broccoli is delicious. Abdullah, do you want to tell me? You're next. You want to tell me what you're supposed to eat? Tell the doctor what you eat.
The doctor asks you if you exercise.
Yes, so the doctor asks if you exercise. So sometimes the doctor asks lots of questions and we wonder, why does the doctor really want to know, right? So the doctor is going to ask you, do you exercise? What do you eat? Just to make sure you're staying healthy. So it's really, really important to exercise. Exercise can be anything that means moving your body around and getting some exercise. So playing outside, playing basketball, dancing, those are all great ways to exercise. What else does a doctor ask?
Nadira has her hand up. Go ahead, unmute.
Nadira.
Doctors ask you if you're fine and if you're sick. And they also
Yeah, so you are great. So the doctor will ask you if you're feeling okay. Are you sick? Are you okay? And if you're sick, they're going to ask you lots of questions to kind of figure out what's going on to help figure out how to make you better. Okay.
okay.
Yeah. So sometimes the doctor will also ask you about any kind of other problems, like if you have problems with breathing or asthma, and they want to make sure those things are well controlled. The doctor can also ask you about medications. Are you taking any medications like those gummy vitamins or your multivitamin? And the doctor will always ask, like, do you have any new allergies to medicines and foods? Many kids tell me that they're allergic to broccoli or vegetables, but we all know that's not really true. But the doctor's still going to ask either way. Okay. What else does the doctor ask about?
What else was that?
How old are you? Oh.
Doctor will ask, how old are you? So then the doctor does other cool things. So you remember when the nurse took your height and weight, the doctor is going to look and see if you're growing properly and making sure you're growing nice and tall, not too big, not too small. Okay. Asia, you have a question?
Went to the dentist before and then they gave me this silver teeth.
Oh, yes, that's true. So the doctor.
Because I've been eating a lot of candies.
Yes, that's true. So the doctor is going to say, are you eating a lot of candy, a lot of chips, a lot of cookies, and a lot of ice cream? And what is the doctor going to say? You say yes. The doctor is going to say, no, 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 not too many, just a little bit, right? Okay. Because too much candy can lead to cavities in your teeth, and then you'll have to see another doctor called a dentist who can help you fix it, right? So that brings up another great point. The doctor's also going to ask if you brush your teeth. How many times are you supposed to brush your teeth?
In the night, twice.
What's that? Twice a day. Yes, once in the morning, once at night. Okay?
That's what I do. I brush my teeth in the morning and in the night I bath early in the morning. My grandma baths in the afternoon every day.
Okay. It's your turn, Abdullah. Oh, I can't hear.
I went to the doctor this year.
You did? So that's a great question. How often do we go to the doctor? So when you're, what's that?
I said every week you go to the doctor.
Every week.
Every week? Well, you must really love your doctor. I love to see my kids every week, but sometimes that's too often. So when you're a baby, you see the doctor all the time, right? Because you need your vaccines and you're tiny, and the doctor has to make sure you're growing nicely. But then when you're not a baby, so when you're like, 1, you can see the doctor every 3 months. And then once you're like 3, then you see the doctor every year, like once time a year. Okay. All right. So, Asia, you have a question? Who else has a question? I can't see everything. All right. All right. So now that you've told the doctor all the cool things that you like to eat and that you exercise, the doctor's going to also say, how's school going? What grade are you in school, right? And the doctor's going to want to know, are you doing well in school? Are you having a hard time? Is anyone picking on you? Are you picking on anyone? This is a great time to talk to your doctor about how school's going, so that way if there are any problems, the doctor can help. Asiya, do you want to tell me? Okay, you want to unmute yourself?
2 of my teeth fell out.
Yes. So yes, that's a good point.
So one I swallowed, and number 2 I put it in the cup.
You put it in the cup? I gotcha.
And then we put it in the trash.
In the trash.
It was bleeding a little bit. We put water, and then it was not bleeding anymore.
And then it went away? Okay.
Yeah.
So do you know what the doctor's going to use to look in your mouth, Asiya? What is this called? Is this a little stick?
Yeah, they use it for your tongue.
Yes, they use it for your tongue and they put it in your mouth. It's not a popsicle. It's kind of like a popsicle, but you put it in your mouth so the doctor can see all around you, see if your teeth have fallen out, if you have any cavities, and to also check the back of your mouth to make sure everything's perfect. Are you supposed to eat the stick or bite the stick?
No.
No, you're supposed to open nice and wide.
But when there's popsicle, you can lick the popsicle and put that in the trash.
Yes, that is very true. So what else does a doctor do when they do your exam?
Sometimes they give you an injection in your leg, and when me and my brother went to the doctors, we got injection in 2 of our legs.
Oh, yeah. So the doctor or the nurse your vaccines or your shots. They sometimes will put it in your arm or put it in your leg. Vaccines are really, really important. They're really meant to keep you nice and healthy so you don't get sick. So the doctor does something else with this. What is this for?
They use it for your heartbeat.
Yes, they use it for your heartbeat, and they put it on your ear, and they listen. And they listen to your heart,
and then it says, boop, 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 boop.
Yes, that's exactly what it sounds like. Does the doctor use this for anything else? I think they can use it to listen to your lungs, just to make sure you're breathing great. And then they can use it to listen to your belly. And sometimes when I use it to listen to kids' belly, I hear all the milk and cereal that they just ate. All right. And then the doctor can make you do silly things. They'll look in your ear, they'll look in your mouth, they'll check your skin. So that means that the doctor's going to say, take off all of your clothes, because the doctor can't see through your clothes and can't see your skin. And lots of kids tell me that they don't want to take off their clothes, but we really should check. Okay. And then I have a hammer. Is this a hammer?
No.
It is a hammer. It's a doctor hammer.
Yeah, but it's injection. You put it on your knee.
Yes, that is true. You put it on your knee and the doctor goes boing and your leg goes wee, just like that. Isn't it cool? No, not cool. All right. So the doctor has checked and everything is perfect. And the doctor says, it's time to talk about all the things I want you to do to be safe. So the doctor's going to tell you to wear your helmet if you ride your bicycle, making sure you're not watching too much television or iPads or phones, and it's really, really important to spend time reading, even when you're not in school, to do it for fun. And the doctor's going to talk to mommy and daddy about all the important things and why it's really important to see the doctor and get your vaccines and when to come back next. Is there anything else that I didn't tell you that you want to know what the doctor does?
No, no more.
Asiya has a question. Unmute yourself.
Hi, Asiya, what's up?
Are you Omar's auntie?
Oh, Lord.
What's that?
Are you Umar's auntie?
I am Omar.
Because you look like Umar's mom.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Tolu.
Hi. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you? How's the kids?
Good, good.
Papa.
So does anyone else have any questions?
Any questions?
No.
No. Okay. Nadira, you have any questions? No. Aisha and Jamal, do you have any questions? So who's gone to see the doctor this year? Raise your hand if you've seen the doctor this year. Yay. So you have a couple months probably left, and then you go see the doctor again next year, inshallah, right?
Yes.
Everyone's gonna be brave, especially when it's time to take your shot, correct?
No.
No?
No.
Well, you'll get special stickers and maybe even not popsicle, lollipop.
Lollipops.
Did that help? All right, thank you so much, Dr. Tolu. Really appreciate it. If you guys have any more questions, let us know and we can ask Dr. Tolu regarding what to expect when you're going to visit the doctor, the pediatrician. And then we can talk some more about that, okay? Thank you, thank you. All right, I'm going to share my screen once again. So this month is just about over. It's rounding off. Anyone remember what month this is?
October.
October.
Oh, October.
Yes, so we're getting ready for November. So hang on.
November.
So we are going to, we already talked to Dr. Tolu about that. So for December, oh, it's still sharing the wrong one. Let me just put it here. Hang on. It's still the wrong one.
What do you mean?
I didn't ask if the parents had any questions.
Oh, yeah. Parents, do you have any questions for the pediatrician? I have one. I wonder, what are some of the steps or extra precautions we should take considering COVID-19 and still, there's a need for us to go to the doctor? What are some of the things you would suggest, Dr. Tolu?
So a lot of people think it's unsafe to go to the doctors, but I always say it's really important to go to the doctor to make sure all the checkups are happening and the cares are happening. Doctor offices are actually very safe right now. They're taking all the precautions to keep people nice and safe. Things that I would say for everyone to be careful with is making sure you wear your mask, lots of hand washing. And if you're not feeling well, it's really, really important to not go to the store, not travel, just try to stay home and recover rather than going out and getting other people sick.
That's
That is true. Thanks for that. And also, Dr. Tolu showed us how to wear our masks. Just reminders not to poke inside your mask and to also wash our hands, especially after we get home from going outside. Okay. Someone mentioned, the doctor also asked you about working, if you've been exercising. So that goes to show how important it is for us to move our bodies. And sometimes you can move your body while indoors, right? Asia mentioned you could do yoga, correct? So that's another way to kind of move your body and stretch. You could
play outside.
You could play outside in your
Play
backyard. Basketball.
Ride bike.
Okay. Anyone else?
Take a walk. Bike ride.
Go ahead, Asia. Unmute yourself. Cool.
Sometimes I go ride my bicycle and my.
All right. Sometimes you got to ride your bicycle. That's right. So those are fun ways to keep active. Okay. So you want to be able to share with your doctor all the great things you've been doing to stay healthy. Right. All right. Thank you so much. All righty. So November's just around the corner. And our theme for next month is people with different abilities.
What does that mean?
Just people who look different from us.
You see, hijab. People, Christian, we don't have any hijab like that.
Okay, that's okay. Look at it. They're different from, maybe what you do or what you look like.
Yeah. Sometimes they don't have legs or arms. They have like disability to not do something.
Exactly. Thank you so much. So we are going to be learning about people with different types of abilities that may not match up with what we're used to or what we have. Learning about them and learning how to interact with them and understanding what needs they may have and how we may be able to help them, or maybe they may be able to help us understand the way that they are. Okay? That is the theme for next month. You can see right here. All right. So our first book in the series is going to be, someone's writing on my screen. All right. All Kinds of Friends. And I'm going to send this over to your parents so they can share that with you. You can read to them. Your parents can read to you. Your siblings can read to you. We can all read together. Okay? Any questions about November?
No.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You had a question? I see it. Unmute yourself. I'm listening. Stop.
November, do we have any school?
Do you have school? It depends on where you live. So I don't know what the district, the county or district is doing. Massachusetts, right?
We live in Massachusetts. I was born here.
Okay, yes.
Are you guys doing online schooling?
Yay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's you, Nadira. You're in Anne Arundel County, I think. Yeah. So some schools are doing online schooling, something virtual, and some schools are actually going in. But just remember to stay safe and keep your masks on. No sharing of masks. Okay. All right. Let me see. I'm trying to figure out the next. Our next meeting is going to be Saturday, November 14th. Inshallah. But in the meantime, we're going to get the books. We're going to read to ourselves and share with our friends. Yes. We're just rounding off.
Only one more.
Does anyone have any questions?
I have one.
What's the question, sir? What's your question, Abdullah?
Don't get mad, but
I'm not getting mad.
every simple day, sometime, why do we need to have class?
Why do we need to have class?
Yeah,
It's not every day.
like we already know this. We have homeschooling, Minecraft stuff and stuff, and you're just doing extra.
This is extra. This is for you to meet your friends and learn something new. All right. So we have goodbye song. Okay. Asia, go ahead, and then we'll get started with the goodbye song. Go ahead, Asia.
It's good to go to school because you gotta learn some things, some numbers, some letters, your shapes.
You already know your alphabet.
And what else?
Can you meet friends?
Yeah.
Hear that,
Yeah,
Abdullah?
Mama, I already made like thousands of friends.
Doesn't hurt to make more friends. Okay. All right. So here's our goodbye song, guys.
It's time to go home. It's time to go home.
right, guys.
Looks like you enjoyed that.
No.
Yes, you did. All right, everybody. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you so much, Dr. Tolu, for joining us.